What's going on, world? What's going on, YouTube? Don't flop all fucking day. Set the standard. The first ever time I got to introduce that name here in Ginglick. Make some fucking noise. Let's go! Yes, at Twitter on the Twitter, at Don't Flop. You know what the fuck's good. Don'tFlopShop.com, man. You can cop a red beanie, a blue beanie, a purple one, a tie, not a tie-dye one yet, but sometime soon. Let's get this going, man. Shouts to my dude Body Bagnall, everybody else on the camera team. You've seen them, the photography team, the fucking DJs. Check them all out in the credits, man. We are here at one of two main events of the evening. I'm here with my brother Bam and Am, the fucking organizer. You know what's good. Let's get straight into this battle. Like I said, always say on camera, don'tflop.com/forum, man. Shouts to Sam Graphics on that one, man. Make sure you log on. This is going to be a very highly debated battle. I'm sure about that one. I want every single person who watches this opinion on the battle. Okay, getting into the set standard event number 2 on the right hand side. Return of Don't Flop for another motherfucking time. ARKAIC.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let Bam say he's on the left. Let's go.
Yo, and on my left hand side, returning from the very original Set the Standard where he started the beef, yeah? My best worst enemy, UNANYMOUS!
Let's do this. Check out everything, man. Check out the Twitter, check out the shop, check out the website, check out the forum, check out both their Twitters as well. We flipped off camera. Unan won the flip. He chose that it was 3 minutes even. Round number 1 on ARK. Set the Standard event number 2. It's on ARKAIC. Let's fucking go.
Yo, what's going on? London, are we in here, yeah? Fucking go. Yeah, it's Mr. Battle Rap, bitch. You got ARKAIC against fucking Battle Raps, bitch. Yo, yeah, I could rap some more. Motherfucker, I might have to snap your jaw. Fuck it, we'll start off with a freestyle. That D on your hat stands for dwarf. But check it, no matter the weather, I'll make you snap from the pressure. Have your throat and your torso fucking mangled together. See, if you want angry but intelligent, then I'm fucking Hannibal Lecter. See, I was raised in the open mic era, Air Force, Nike era. Everything freestyle, no written lines. Ever. I've forgotten more than you could ever learn. And when I say I put this stick into your chicken, I don't mean lemon and herb. Bruh, everything about you fucking gets on my nerves. Especially the way you pronounce your R's when they're at the end of the word. Swagger. But bruv, you don't frighten me, and with all that talent that I bought from behind of me, I should get a finder's fee. And I was in the venue when you got battered by the Swede, and you refused to accept it, like no one likes defeat. Went on the internet, putting out all types of tweets, but the irony is that you lost to someone called Shazam, but you didn't recognize the beat. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. See, I don't understand how you got the time to protest. I just brushed that shit off my shoulder, like no stress. You got balls, Tommy, but they ain't grown yet. Yeah? And you got no neck. You look like you could sell me an insurance policy just by saying, oh yes. And I don't care. Yo, let me. Let's go. Yo. And I don't care what you say. Your flow's dead, and you getting that title shot makes no sense. And if you heard that you deserved it, then you must be tone deaf. Wow. And I don't give a shit if you get endorsed by Rizzle Kicks, because it doesn't matter how sick you spit. Tommy, you look like the fat bird at a Little Mix. Yo! I bet you thought that I would give him a chance, but I'ma crop him like a photo when I pick him apart. See, if you wanna bang his mum, then it isn't that hard, cause within 5 minutes of getting into the yard, I had that bitch in a bra, made her give me a dance. From there on, I felt obliged to put a fist up her ass, and that slag turned around and did a shit on my arm. Disgusting, bro. I got the best flow. Bro, I cannot work out why you keep talking about sex though. Your sex life consists of a laptop and a pair of headphones. Right? You keep talking about sex though. It don't make any sense, bro. Especially coming from the only guy that's ever been in Holly Masters' friend zone. Wait, check this though. Bruv, and that is why you're so motherfucking fake. Bruv, I heard you baked her a motherfucking cake. Bruv, you did. Why are you denying the truth? What are you ashamed of, Tommy? It was a really nice thing to do. But listen, Mr. Kipling, I'm too fucked. I said, listen, Mr. Kipling, I'm too fucked. You grew up in a white hood like you was raised by the Ku Klux. And your mum be out hoeing it, and you ain't got a clue, bruv. So many dudes fucked her, it looks like she's got 2 cunts, and you think of all that neck she gives everybody else, she would have given you one.
Musty bitch!
I'm a monstrosity! You know the policy is no apologies. Yeah? According to you, I've got a job to do with this one. So let's go straight in and do this properly. Have his whole career on ice like an Inuit that started Breaking Bad or joined a hockey team. It's always these over-hyperactive gangster wannabes. They like to act like they run some Brolics these. Then when it comes time to scrap, they can't even throw a fucking jab properly. You have a monstrous, colossal peak fucking ostrich beak. And your motherfucking slut of a mother's crummy philosophy is watching Corrie omnibuses, heavily consuming sausage meat and reusing a depository. She's a dirty hoe! She's a dirty hoe! After I banged her, my bollocks felt like 2 burning coals. Fuck latex, she wouldn't practice safe sex if her cervix broke. You've literally got to combine her baggie of cocaine with a powder form of birth control. That pig ugly bitch would kill an infant for an Egg McMuffin. In fact, she's so hench and disgusting, her kitty leaks chicken grease and bears a wretched substance. So deadly it's considered a chemical weapon, some form of infectious fungus. More painful to the genitalia than the monster dicks that stretched her stomach, wrecked her cunt and left her rectum ruptured. Hold up, man. Hold up. That methamphetamine addicted scat has spent several summers bent double paralytic sucking a decrepit husband. She needs to quit fucking sweating buckets from cat consumption, clean herself up and tell her pathetic son to stop his pretentious fronting about how he's a vet or something, because in recollection you've done next to nothing. You are from Norfolk, mate. You are not an aggressive thug from the ends in London. You're the faggot type to fantasize over a scenario in which you sexually wedge your tongue into Edward Cullen's belly button. Fuck the funny stuff, bruv. You want some actual rap, then I supply you. I keep it 1 shot, 1 kill, like I'm brandishing a rifle. Locate the target, attack them on arrival, then proceed to tackle all my rivals. Armed with bars like helicopter SWAT artillery art, unloading the ammo as I skyfall. For you, it's Bear Grylls without the camera crew. Stripped of all your tactics, no chances of survival. An actual set of Bear Grylls slashing through your spinal. Face looking like Thor's hammer hit a trifle. I heard you claiming you're a beast, like that ain't UNANYMOUS' title. I know why you think you're a beast. There's this certain arrogance that blinds you. I mean, you're whack. So it definitely ain't because no fans gassed you as their idol. In fact, I'm betting this religion, because in your bender battle you were spitting behind a big G.O.D. wrote your appraisals like you had your hand up on a Bible. So you think God got you out of jail and that he'll absolve you of all your future sins, so you abide by his word like some sort of Catholic disciple. Which would make sense, because your name's Ark and you're convinced there's an animal inside you. Hold up.
Let him talk.
Ready? Yeah. Let me put a little lesson up in your brain. Claiming you're a veteran in the game ain't getting you any pay. You should develop a plan. You don't fit in with the fresh breed of MCs and don't flop development plans. Each of your bars are washed up like you etched them in sand. Plus no one gives a fuck about how you're a no-comment G, cause you're codeine, put a shell in a man, cause you're a coward if you can't settle debts with your hands. And any pussy that needs to settle debts by putting a shell in a man is a shell of a man. With as much fucking spine as a jellyfish has. You was never living that life. Fast cars, bad ditches, hotel buying, balancing the coke scales right, making dope sales riding. You can have a food fight in a fish market, Ark, and on this bitch's part, ain't no shells flying. But go ahead, Sam Shaw, tell the crowd about how he came through with the toaster flaming, and you got towed away because you witnessed it but never wrote no statement. I understand you took the blame, my dude, but you think he'd have done the same for you? I see through all of that, bro. I've grown with age. Nowadays it's easy to expose a snake and locate where each of them cobras laying, so fuck this soulless pagan. If we're comparing you to me, your name holds no weight. You're a homo fake and your nose and skull's misshapen. I know I'm bloated from loads of cake, overweight and swollen, mate, but I rap better than you, and your flow alone is basic, whereas quotes I compose are sacred, like corroding ancient sculptures of Roman paintings. I'm overtaking holy places with the soul of Satan. My swollen brain is cold and vacant. I feel as if the oracle chose my name and cloned an agent who was solely trained to throw grenades, dispose of waste and overthrow the matrix. Fuck the reason I go for greatness, Holmes is blatant. I won't explain it, let's just say a noble statement to make would be that I've grown impatient for people boldly claiming I'm extremely overrated, cause I'm underrated, no debating. So just face it and stay sleeping on the machine like a coma patient. You was thinking, let me interject with a little syllabically structured intellect. Now battle rap and battle bars is my natural habitat, camouflaged like a stick insect with its figure stressed. I blend into the background, but provoke me, I'm gonna show you that I've been a threat. Bitch, I swing a vicious left and turn your body to a silhouette. The pen game is manhunt, too explicit for these kids to get. But in layman's terms, for fickle little idiots, it's disrespect. Just like when I donkey dicked your ex. I made your Mona Lisa dance for me, show me a masterpiece, and suck my dick until her death. Needless to say, the neck was breathtaking and the way her backdrop was picturesque. You got a problem with that? Throw up your hands if you want to grapple. I'll have each fan in here like, damn you, Nan. He ain't had an ass whooping like that since the judge remanded him and practically battered him with his gavel. When you fuck up, they expect you to free, right? Alright, I admit you spat that and Dylan was tackled, but unanimous is a handful, so for me to flip that just isn't a hassle. Like if I fuck up, you better hope I choke and don't free, cause that's your only chance of winning this battle. Yes,
But if your breasts are a handful, you ain't, but let me just talk.
Yo, everyone chill. Right, look, it's on Ark, round 2, let's go.
Alright, you live in Plymouth. Yep. But you ain't a Yank. And your birthplace, it ain't Iraq. But I bet you like to play in sand, cover your face in rags, and during Ramadan you only ever pray on your favourite mat. See, you act like you're disaster, but you ain't that man. But that disaster made you everything you were, like Kate McCann. Let's go! Okay. Oh, let me just do a little disaster. You know what rhymes with Tommy Villis? What? Podgy midget. Anyway, fuck all that anyway. Yo, but now you act like you're shotty, cause you're in the mosh team. Before that, it was me. Before that, you was doing some Andy Milonakis faggotry on screen. You don't believe me? Go on YouTube, type in funny fat kid Plymouth raps. You'll see this little twat doing some gay shit. Bruv, I don't care how old you were, bruv. It was some gay shit. But you copy so many other people's personalities, I'm surprised you know what your own name is. So the only reason we're seeing anything unanimous in his battles is because he's always saying the same shit. Yo, I thought you were gonna put Shotty in a box, fam.
What happened?
Put him out. Before the clash, you was all talking that physical contact, that you go and scrap, but you battled him and got smashed. Brought up a dead relative and nearly got slapped. But if you can't beat him, join him. So now you're in the mosh gang. Hey, wait. Wait, so now he's in the mosh gang, but he ain't getting you a contract. He ain't putting you on tracks. He's putting you in a t-shirt behind him, like a little blonde slag. So that sheep shit that you're on, fam, we off that. Cause what you're gonna do when Shotty gets shot at you, cause Shotty calls the shots, and eventually he'll take his cock back. But you're a harmless little boy. I don't want a war with you. How does it feel to know you're two different types of horrorcore spitter? But ask any battle rapper, and they'll say they're the best. It ain't arrogance, it's just a mentality that you gotta have ingrained in your head. Look, so you ain't labelled a threat, boy, you're gay and depressed. Boy, they say attacking is the best way of defense, so I don't aim for the head, I go straight for the neck. I put a black cloud above him, it'll rain till he's drenched. So he came to this event trying to get a name and a rep, and he left with that same name getting engraved in a bench. Bruh, you got the swagger of a train spotter. And he's always got a rabbit in the back of him like his name's Roger. I'll make it rain on you with a G-force that can make a plane hover. Yo, you got a bunch of lines that you struggle to phrase proper. But if you got a dead relative, he's the type to prey on you. Cause Unanymous brings up more dead bodies in a battle than a grave robber. Yeah? You little fucking faggot. You go to your boyfriend's house and you call it your little hub of passion. You drink peach snaps, suck each other off, and take bum relaxants. And you come to clashes with a bunch of tactics that wouldn't have any impact if they weren't underhanded. So I don't rate you, prick. If you got a point to make, then shit. Hurry up, you faggot, because if punchlines were a board game, then yours, mate, would be Mousetrap, because they take ages to set up, and then fucking nothing happens. You need help though, mate. You pretend to be a Yank like you live on Melrose Place. And you think you're supporting the UK because you got Big Nasty's body and Elro's face. Yo, the revolution will be televised. This is Men and Mice, and I'll snap this bitch's neck like I'm the Lenny type. You wanna chat shit? You wanna chat shit? I'll douse that web of lies with insecticide. And if anybody's on this brother's hype, I'll make them step aside like they're trying to learn the steps to the electric slide.
Yo, you ready?
Go.
When I put pen to paper, it's as cold as the Everglades, tremendous glaciers, Arctic weather changes and cryogenic chambers. I provide hospital beds and respirators for pretentious haters who fall victim to my aggressive nature. So for the record player, put this in your record player. Okay. Fuck every rapper with my name in their mouth. I ain't saying no names, but I'm saying it now. I'd easily leave each of you sweet bitches rotting in a hole with your esophagus exposed. Forgotten like don't flop, forgot about quality control. Don't act like you disagree either. Nowadays all I see is a bunch of clowns and fake spitters around me. It pains me to peep battles now, cause most these so-called killers are lousy at times. I'd rather watch my own mother get hit in the mouthpiece. I'd rather approach a convicted burglar and give him my house keys. I'm fucking that disgusted at myself for letting these gimmicks around me. I want to see actual talent displayed, not fucking Mickey swimming with Bowski. But back to you. Back to you. Fuck you and your stupid attitude. Wax and juice shattered you. Plus, none of that's relevant anymore. So stop living in the past, my dude. Yesterday is yesterday. Muhammad Ali was the greatest. Now anyone in this room would leave his head concaved. I know that W1. Hold up. Muhammad Ali was the greatest. Now anyone in this room would leave his head concaved. I know that WRC shit's older than Mr. Burns, but I also know that it hits a nerve. So let's touch on that in an aggressive way. In fact, let me zone out on his weak profile and piss all over his fictional resume. It was back in 2007, mate. You and Rowan arrived in New York as two young British self-proclaimed heavyweights, hailing from the UK, two barbarians ready set to detonate on anything in their way. We all expected to see a death parade, but it didn't go know as planned. In fact, let's just say that in each battle you took part in, Rowan outshined you in every way. Kinda like hold on, fucked it up. I said Rowan outshined you in every way, kinda like M did J on Renegade.
That's the future.
Renegade. Yeah. See, fuck!
Get it.
See, you were there at the beginning, so while you went into hibernation, Rowan chose to resurrect the scene. You were there at the beginning, but just performed terribly, then disappeared momentarily, cussing the new age of battling, like you hailed from a separate century. Right? Hailing from a separate century. A couple years later, Don't Flop starts raking in major hits, and you jump back on the bandwagon out of jealousy. Bitch, we've both been in this since before Blizzard and Rizzle kicks. But you fell the fuck off, Ark. Earning stripes is my specialty. I moved in the ranks progressively. You're not nothing anymore, Ark. You've never been. So drop that arrogant fucking face you do whenever someone talks to you disrespectfully, and respect that in battling alone, I am more than you will ever be. Excuse the fuck up, man. Excuse the fuck up, because these people know Unanymous, right? For crafting each paragraph and scheme into a masterpiece. I've swallowed and regurgitated the lot to work my way to the top of this battle league. Other than your one convincing performance versus villain, you've barely made a scratch on the battle scene. Still your head swole up so much. You're on some arrogant faggot steez. I'm here to slap you back to reality. In fact, you can consider my performance in this clash a natural anti-inflammatory. I give a fuck if it sounds arrogant. There's a food chain and Don't Flop, we're unanimous at the top. I'll savagely yam on your anatomy as I throw your clavicle in a lock. You gasp for air, I'm a one-handed snap your mandible as it locks. These other suckers run when Dracula's on the block. Razor blades for fangs, I'm a cannibal with the ox. You wanted to battle a rapper, Ark? That's exactly what you have got. I'll scream fuck this faggot, Ark, in your face and put a man in you on the spot. But you won't do shit, that's my back's turn. Well bitch, if I catch word, you or your people are even acting a little odd, I'll turn Eminem when he received feedback from Relapse, and each of them shady characters get dropped. Really?
I got it.
Listen, bitches. Fuck your criticisms. I rhyme angry because I like that shit. Watching Unanimous battle live defines classic. And realistically, I took his spot so quickly he probably felt time lapsing. So now for trying to get ahead of me, I'ma behead him as I bypass him. Turn this shit to death race. Aces on the whip like I'm Gambit. Your lifespan depends on the right hand dealt from the deck of cards that I brandish. And that isn't right, cause I write with my left, but tonight I'm shuffling right-handed. For trying to royally flush a king, this joker can die laughing. I'll spade your queen for diamonds and club your head till I collapse each of your cranium synapses. Shit can get quite tragic. Talk to rap you till your spine fractures. Type savage, I don't like rappers. Different murder methods, I'm dynamic. An artist that'll leave your mind splattered, then decorate my canvas with your mind's matter. You wanna get personal with me? I've drawn a figurative line past it. I'm a dunk tackle, you like a linebacker. Gangs in New York headbutt you till you got permanent eye damage. My pen game's deep like journals and documents lost inside of the Titanic. Your pen game's deep like the penis inside pamphlet. I'll rip your flesh apart. You ain't on my level, Ark, ain't even speaking my language. And the irony in that is that my speech will roll on like I'm Spanish. So if you're the veteran that you claim you are, you got something to prove. I got nothing to lose. Still I run laps around this faggot till I scuff up my shoes. You ain't fucking with me, cause I ain't fucking with you.
Okay!
Bruv, the girls don't want to listen to that shit. It's true, bruv, it's true. Right, look, but I'm still that guy that you admired from afar. Remember, bruv, on Facebook chat when you used to be typing me your bars, and then you messaged me like, yo, did you see that shit? And I'm thinking, boy, I didn't even read that shit. So this disguise is just a farce. You're still that little snake that be hiding in the grass. You're confused. Sometimes you be all hard. Sometimes you try to show that there's a lightness in your heart and you try to have a laugh. But sometimes you get all hyper and it's daft. You're Jason Bourne. You spend all this time on camera just trying to find out who you are. Hey, but check it. I think it's magic how you get behind the keyboard and turn into Manny Pacquiao. So here, bruv. I said it's magic how you get behind the keyboard and turn into Manny Pacquiao. So act like a gangster now. Tell me that you're gonna bang me out. Put my head on the floor and fucking stamp the ground. Come on, UNAN. You're about as gangster as Toucan. And we all heard about Leeds, mate. We all heard about Leeds, mate. When PH knocked off your new hat, but we already knew that. So I'ma talk about the time that he buyed you at Boom Bap. Wait, you think you can get away with chatting shit because you're a battler? So you're all up on our Twitter feeds, acting out of character. But when PH saw you at Boom Bap, bruv, it didn't tally up. He nearly battered you, and dialect had to come and split you up like a language barrier. Right, so what's all the speaking for? You're too much of a chief to war. You think you're raw, but you're just a mean girl like Regina George. Wait, but with that mouth and those teeth of yours, who knows how many nuts that his cheeks can store? And it's funny, you look so much like a chipmunk, but he wouldn't walk through that Theodore. Oi, so what is occurring? I don't care how long you rehearse this. Yeah, he's the one that looks like the chipmunk, but in this battle, Alvin, like a confident German. You can't do that. You think that? Right. So what's wrong, faggot? What you say on the internet and what you do in person is not matching, because you ain't on scrapping. And if the situation presented itself, you cover your ass and pussy out like a chick wearing a thong backwards. You are a pathological liar. Yeah? You want bars? I got bars. I'm a phenomenal writer. You want jokes? I got jokes. I'll give you what you require. But it's the mixture of the two together that takes you to the top and much higher. And if it's really bars over jokes, then why is Father Christmas and the Grinch at the top of the flyer? And then anybody that talks about my battle record is a homo. I'm as steady as a Volvo. I'm like a one-man PR team. I put all my effort into promo. Yeah, trust me, don't flop is sick, but sometimes it gets on some soap opera shit. That it's less about the punchlines, more about the gossiping, less about the caliber, more about the following. And you see how low man will stoop if they got a bar that they want to spit? Man will go into a battle and tear a marriage apart, bringing up all the slags that he's banged in the past. Talking about a kid's name, bruv. Are you having a laugh? A dead relative's grave. Are you having a laugh? You say real, recognize real, but you do that for a bar. And although it speaks volumes about the battles at large, it says a hell of a lot more about the type of man that you are.
Let's go! See now, all that shit about you going to prison was supposed to stay private, locked in a stash. But it was your big mouth that let shit leak like a weak colostomy bag. Now, without going into too much detail, I used to have an uncle on the same shit. You know, using and moving drugs in mass amounts, stealing from flats and houses and other people's bank accounts, till he was joyriding, fucked up, karma bit him, crashed the whip, left him on the curb with half his brain splattered out. He learnt his lesson, woke up out that coma and turned his life back around. He's married now. I should give you his number. I'm sure he'd be happy to chat it out and give you a couple lessons in life on what being a real fucking man's about. So you were an accessory to murder.
That's what I'm talking about.
They got caught with possession of a burner. And you only did 6 months. Either I've got something mixed up or you're a fucking snitch, bro. So whatever thought... Hey, hold on. Come on.
So much gas in it.
Yes.
So much gas.
Shut up. This ain't jump off, you faggot.
Set the standard.
You're a fucking snitch, bruv. Prick. You're a fucking snitch, bruv. Alright, so whatever bullshit act it is you're trying to sell to me in the crowd, shut the fuck up, cause I ain't buying that crap. Did you think that you wasn't done for when blood sports what I was cut for? Like Iron Van Damme beat me? Bitch, please, you'll get your diaphragm clamped with Iron Man's hand. Your chances of survival are as likely as that of writing a letter to Austria and receiving a handwritten reply from Anne Frank. Bitch! Everything you believe in, I disagree with. You don't like how I act? I don't like how you rap. I ain't even heard your fucking album, but your fucking album's whack. You be rapping about David Icke and the struggle. And that really makes me feel to catch you cooking up an imaginary ounce of crack. Douse my hands in talcum powder, do some sort of ninja pounce attack, then hit you viciously with powder slaps you find difficult to counteract until you slip into a power nap. For a second, let's come away from this aggressiveness and try to incorporate something with a little more comical value and intelligence. I mean, I figured I'd get angry quite a lot of the time so it'd be relevant. So pay attention to these sentences. Look, you're the type of weirdo I despise. I know I look as greasy as my fries and I'm obese from eating pies, but at least I'm not a guy that likes to masturbate and pretend he's other people in disguise. In fact, when you last had a wank, you probably rock Bamalam's glasses just so you can see it through his eyes. Some serious shit. This is archaic. Your bars are played like an arcade is. Below par, retarded and basic, Ark face it. You don't want a sparring partner like me, Ark save it. I'll Amir Khan you and mark your face with a hook that would leave the Archangel Gabriel stargazing. But you asked for this ass whooping. It's what you chose to partake in. So I'ma kill him by grilling him until he's charred bacon. I'm a marksman that stays on the arm like a charm bracelet. An army of Spartans with their hearts racing. Slick talking like Pacino, but I don't need coke to scar faces. I'm Bandaris and Desperado. I stuff 7 parts of your carcass in different guitar cases. I get it. If I mix a bit of intelligence with aggressiveness and irrelevance, it means I'm taking disaster speech. Well, I'm flattered because he's a legend, but in reality, the only similarity we have is that once we display our insanity, it disables opponents from creating themselves strategies that enable them to escape from the anarchy. So what makes you feel you're any different? What makes you think you're able to battle me? Your gay political verses are a disgrace to the battle scene. You're the type to start crying and blame it on allergies. The same fucking bitch that'll claim he moves cracking keys and say he's got gas to squeeze. Well, fuck him, it's off with his head. I've got aim like a Master Chief. I'll have blades coming after him like he's playing Assassin's Creed. Hold up, you wanna make this a scrap with me? I'll catch you chilling with your chick in the apartment, axe your head and splatter brains on a mantelpiece. Drop the axe, drag your bitch outside and still get brains on a balcony. Then it's back to fucking you up. I'm Voldo, 5 blades in my hand apiece, reshaping your frame like it's plasticine. Having missing both arms like David the Masterpiece. Cranium shattering, face where his back should be. I'll bring MK to the battle scene, finish him and he'll die when the shock blazes anatomy like Raven's fatality. Finish him! Unanimous wins! Now, it would be irrelevant for me to talk about how when your girl is broke, she wants to come to a Moss team show, she'll deep throat the bouncers. The same hoe lets me grope, poke, and pound her. Made her take a hit to the chest, I ain't talking about no potent flowers. But it would be relevant for me to say, you're about to get your pink little pussy hole deflowered. You might have smashed a couple cats adequately in battles, but now you're about to get your soul devoured because you're in over your head like a golden shower. One? Say it again!
Allow it, G.
I ain't giving him any leeway. I'll break my knuckles off in his mouth, have him spitting hooks mid-round like Freeway. Let's get rich or die trying. When it comes to hooks, I'll give him 50, you should back down. I'm like a demolition engineer, I'll build you up, study it, and break you back down. So play the background, you whack clown. You'd flee the scene if you were smart, or leave via forensics team. Kill a team to your neck, cleaver to your arm, stick the blade between his lungs and heart. I don't need Noah's blueprints to deconstruct an ark. Your pathetic life is jeopardized. I'm on the progressive vibe you fell behind. Someone tell this pretentious guy, recognize the present time or he's gonna live in the past forever. But fuck it, he can keep thinking he's fly till I snap and shank this fella with a snap propeller. When I rap, it's an act of terror. I set traps for this rat just to snatch his cheddar. Collapse your whole cardiovascular, turn your heartbeat a cappella. I'm the type to turn up to your mother's yard dressed like a masked avenger. Put her on all fours, pull her panties down, and leave both of her fat thighs strapped together. Then bang her from the back till her kneecap snap from such volcanic pressure. Baseball bat her ankle flesh and have her living life with bent legs like Katie Angeletta.
If you know, you know.
It's Christmas time, bitch! Christmas time, bitch! We all exchange gifts at the end of December, my dude. So you can consider your dismissal from Don't Flop my Christmas present to you. Hold up a sec. Before I'm done bodying him and ripping a hole in his neck, no homo, I just gotta get this load off my chest. Now listen. I don't want to sound obnoxious when I say this, because Tony's a vet. Hold up, been killing the game for a decade plus, and for that, we all owe him respect. I just thought it was funny how he's the one murdering MCs and controlling the set, but it's my record that ain't clean enough for me to get a hold of him yet. What?
It's a dumb hard battle right there. G-BS5, I just witnessed that. It was unbelievable. I'm not sure exactly what I saw. But right now in the first round, ARKAIC come out very hard. UNANYMOUS came out, took the first round. I don't know, the second round was kind of shaky. It's very difficult to pick a winner, but I think I slightly edged it to ARKAIC. And in the final round, ARKAIC bodied it. So for that alone, I just feel compelled that I need to give the brother £100. I was not saying who I thought was the hardest out there, so saying nothing, ARKAIC's the winner out here.
Yo, what's good? Sistink here at Set the Standard. Just watched UNAN vs ARKAIC. I'm going to be quick because we're pushed for time, but I'm going to give it to UNAN. I think he took first and third. He did have a slip up on the second, which I felt ARKAIC took the second because of that. So first and third UNAN, so unanimous.
It's your boy MA. Like, I never said this before. That battle in my eyes was a draw. It's real talk, man. But I got to pick a winner. I'm compelled to pick a winner, but I'm giving it to UNAN. Like real talk. I think UNAN smashed the first. I think I got the second, even like regardless of UNAN stroking. And then like, yeah, I think UNAN just edged the third. Big up ARK's third though, man. Real talk. I feel everything you said. Absolutely, but it's one of them ones. Like if I could say a draw, I would say a draw, but yeah, so I'm gonna edge it to UNAN.
What's going on? It's Reveal. Yeah. Alright. Wow, that was a top tier battle. A real hard one to call, yeah. I felt like ARK was going in with the personal shit straight from the start and getting down to all the nitty gritty shit. But UNAN, man, he just styled on him. He fully styled on him, yeah. So I'd even give it 2.5 to UNAN, and then like I don't know whether to give that 1 to ARK here, but do you know what it is for me? It's like ARK was getting straight into the nitty gritty, but UNAN just styled on him, man. Like everything around that, it was just, to me, that was superior, man. I'll give that to UNAN.
God status, God change, taking unanimous selections, rounds, the quality was pretty equal amongst rounds. The only round I feel that there was a big quality difference was the first. I think, well, I feel UNANYMOUS was stronger than ARKAIC, so I'm just going to give it to ARKAIC on that. Tremendous battle, man, tremendous battle. Quality, control, beautiful. God changed, nigga.
What's going on, man? I said my first ever battle hosted here at Set the Standard. Shouts to my brother Baron.
Great job, bro.
Fucking time, man. Love to be back here in London, man. It's been a couple months away since the fucking 4th birthday, man. We're here, one of 2 main events of the fucking night. Shouts to UNAN, shouts to please make some noise for the 2 battlers right now. That's what I'm talking about. That's said, big up Unan, big up Ark. It was a 3-2 split decision. That's very fucking close. Make sure you watch the interview that's about to happen at the end of the video. The guy that got 3 was unanimous. Make sure you Shouts to Ark, shouts to Unan. That's it, 3-2 decision.
Set the standard. It's gone on so late that we're going outside to do the interview. Most anticipated battle of the evening, ARKAIC versus Unanymous. Unanimous ticket. Did you expect to?
I don't know, really, to be honest. I feel like I had a less clean I don't really know how to react to the question or to say it.
Well, it wasn't a unanimous decision.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't as close. It wasn't as one-sided as I come into the battle expecting it to be, and I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna come in and just body shit. That's what I thought, honestly. But he'd come through, you know, sort of.
Oh, did you think you got it?
I think it was close. It's a funny one because it's right here. It's a different thing really because I came more punchline orientated and he came more scheme orientated. It was good. It was a tough one. It was a tough one.
You exert quite a lot of energy. How do you recover from that? Is that ice baths and stuff?
I'll probably die of high blood pressure quite early. But nah, I don't know. Looking at me, you wouldn't think I was the most energetic guy, innit? But I don't know. When you get on stage, it's just a whole different story, innit? It's just go into blackout mode. Fuck
You didn't get the best response for your last battle. Did you prepare more for this one?
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of. That's a hard question for you to ask me, but like I said, I don't know. I've wanted to battle Unan, and sometimes I don't really like. It's the first battle I've actually wanted to do. Probably not that I don't want to do the other ones, but I've actually requested. Like Tony was the last one before that. But normally people's names get put in front of me and stuff, so then it goes from there. That's it.
I expect bigger things, like when I first started spitting that flop, it was like 20-30 guys in the pub, you know what I'm saying? And now like, look at you can see big ones, so it's just going to get bigger and bigger. I hope, not that I know what will happen, but it gets on TV, that's what I want.
Big things, blood.